What is up, fellas? We are printing money in the VIP right now. It is Saturday, April 13th, just after midnight. At the time of this recording, we've flopped on the Gideon Hart Parlay, but we are well on our way to 16-0, fellas, on the rest of our VIP plays. Yes, guys, I know it sounds a lot cooler to brag about 16-0 than say you won a bunch of 2x parlays, but fellas, green is green. I'll take 16-0, green 2x parlays all day if this is what it looks like. And I'm not going to lie, I've been pretty conservative with my picks recently. We're in the last week of the NBA, the end of the season of NHL. Baseball's just getting started. A lot of weird stuff happens this time of the year. We've just, we're in our bankroll building season. Now's not the time to blow it trying to hit a 10 or 20x, random NBA parlay that means nothing this time of the year. So anyway, this is typically the time of the year, guys, where Vegas is also just making out like crazy on a bunch of those guys. But not us. We're 16-2 tonight, cashing these slips. And if you guys want to get into the VIP, the link is in the description below. But if you hang tight, I'm going to give you a promo during this video if you stay with me here. So let's go ahead and get into our locks. As you guys know, I'm typically not a fan of Prizepicks and play on basically every other app but Prizepicks, mostly sleeper. As you guys also know, these free play videos are typically my NBA picks. But in case you didn't know, there's no NBA today. So today we are rolling with free plays on the UFC, fellas. And interestingly enough, Prizepicks actually has the best lines for UFC tonight. And for anyone that doesn't know what Prizepicks is, it's daily fantasy sports betting, right? It's betting on player props. So you get the app, you bet on whether or not you think a particular player is going to have more or less than, the number you see on the screen. You can 10x, 20x, 50x, 100x your money, depending on the entry you build and depending on the sport that you play. It's a ton of fun. It's super easy. And right now, Prizepicks is going to give you free money to play. All you got to do is click the link in the description or in the comment that I pinned. Use promo code FFMVP when you make your first deposit. They're going to instantly match your deposit. If you give them $20, they'll give you 40. If you give them 100, they're going to give you 200 instantly to play with. Then you can use that to build an entry. And then if you win, you can withdraw that money instantly. No weird rollovers, no weird commitments, nothing sketchy. It's pretty awesome and smooth with all that in mind. So anyway, let's get into it, guys. For our first pick, we're going with Justin Gaethje over half a significant strike. And this is the first thing you guys need to do on any slip you build. Prizepicks is doing you a favor here. They're just giving you a gift. They're saying, here you go. This line should be 100, but we're going to discount this by 99% to just half a strike. So it's literally a freebie. My recommendation is to build multiple entries, do a couple of 2-pick entries, and just have Justin more on half a significant strike in every single one of them because that's a guarantee. And then for the other pick, just do one with the over on whatever the line is for the prop you're playing and do another one where you're taking the under on that same prop. So, it's guaranteed money. Anyway, that's just my recommendations. But anyway, moving on to pick number 2 here. What I will absolutely have in my lineup is Bo Nickel under 14.5 significant strikes. That just seems like a very low number, guys. I don't think this guy's going to break this line. He's never gotten past 8, and his opponent isn't exactly the most durable guy in the UFC. Cody Brundage, his opponent, is going to come out guns blazing, maybe knock out Bo, maybe jump and get it over with early, or maybe get taken down and get finished. Either way, Bo is not going to basically double the most amount of significant strikes he's ever landed in a fight. Not in this matchup, not against the guy who very often does not get out of the first round. So we're going to go ahead and hop on the under there. All right, fellas. And then like I said earlier, I give you my free play on every night on YouTube, and it's not all my plays. If you want all my plays, I'm going to tell you how to get signed up in my VIP initially for at least heavily discounted, if not free. And the VIP is really where you want to be, guys. In the VIP, that's where we're cashing every night. Guys are locking in at the same lines I'm getting in because they're getting automatically texted and or emailed my plays every day at the same time I'm locking in. So instead of losing plays by half a point or whatever, we are on the other side of that equation a lot of the time, and we are hitting plays by half a point or a point a bunch of times because we're getting in before these plays get bumped, before everyone gets in on the undervalued plays. Basically, all my plays get bumped, so you got to get in early. And the reason I try to get you guys in for super cheap, if not free at first, guys, I just want to prove myself first. I don't want you guys coming out of pocket. I want you paying for the VIP with profits, especially if you're new or you need to build a bankroll at first. You guys need to get those wins going. So if that sounds like something you guys want to get onboarded with, here's how it works. All you got to do is sign up for any of these apps with my promo code. It's promo code MVP for most of them, FFMVP for a couple of these. The first app you guys get with my code, I'm going to give you a week free in the VIP. And then for every app, in addition to that, you're going to get a free month on top of that. So a lot of you guys are getting multiple apps, 3, 4, 5, getting a bunch of months up front, all my picks, and you're getting all that before you actually have to pay for the VIP out of pocket. So it's really great for a lot of you guys, especially if, again, you're just starting or you got a smaller bankroll and you just need to build that up. The one that I always recommend getting first is Sleeper. That's the app where most of my plays are generally. It's just the best one out of all of them, in my opinion. But if you already have Sleeper, you can use any of these apps. It's just a way for you to get in the VIP for free, or at least heavily discounted. So sign up on the app using code MVP. Send me a screenshot when you've got it all set up. I'm going to get you onboarded. You can either text me the screenshot or send it to me on Instagram. My cell phone is 917-765-5445. My Instagram is at Fantasy League MVP. And if you guys have got any questions, feel free to leave a comment, shoot me a DM, or whatever's most convenient. Happy to answer that, but that's how it works. Also, just make sure you note the difference here on my code for a couple of these apps, guys. My promo code is FFMVP on Prizepicks and Dabble, and MVP on the rest. MVP on Sleeper, Underdog, Chalkboard, Sports Quack. And then any of you guys that live in a state where these apps are not available, I haven't forgotten about you. I'm still going to hook you up as well. All you got to do is go to my Winnable page, winnable.com/MVP. The link is in the description as well. But just select either of my packages, the VIP weekly or the monthly. And then when you get to checkout, use promo code 50, FIFTY, just the number 50 spelled out. And I'm going to give you 50% off either of those packages. If you're not in a state where these apps are available, you're going to get 50% off. And again, if you are in a state where these are, just download one of these apps, get a week free. Download multiple apps, you're going to get a month on top of that. All right, so back to our UFC picks, guys. For our third pick tonight, we're going to go with Davison under 1.5 takedowns. I don't think Davison's going to take down Cody Garbrandt twice. That's his opponent. Garbrandt's not a guy that gets taken down at all, let alone multiple times by somebody 10 pounds lighter. Pick number 4 here, I like over 3.5 takedowns for Weili Zhang. She's going to take down Yan Jianan over and over again. If we look at Zhang's last fight, she had 6 takedowns against Amanda Lemos, and I think it's going to be more of the same in this fight. Jianan's a very good striker. She's a technical striker. She's getting a little more aggressive now that she's moved to Team Alpha Male, and she's staying busy, staying in your face. And Zhang could, hang a little bit in the striking and then may say, there's just such a grappling advantage here, I'm just going to do that and get the takedowns. We need 4 takedowns. Sounds like a lot, guys, but it's a 25-minute fight. She had 6 takedowns in her last fight. Take the over. All right, so to recap this, we got Justin Gaethje over half a significant strike, and then Zhang on takedowns, Bo Nickel fewer than 14.5. Davison, I don't think he's going to get all the takedowns that they think he will. Zhang, I do think she's going to get all the takedowns that she wants. Bo Nickel, I don't think he's landing 14.5 significant strikes. Again, he hasn't gotten past 8. He's not going to do almost double that in this fight. He's fighting a guy that isn't the most durable, and he's probably going to, come forward, see the heat coming from Cody, and then get into the cage, work in a takedown, and go from there. All right, fellas, so those are your free plays for tonight. Again, I'm locking in on Prizepicks. If you don't have it, make sure to use code FFMVP. You're going to get your free deposit match when you sign up, and make sure you just text me a screenshot or DM it to me at Fantasy League MVP on Instagram, or text it to 917-765-5445, or you could do that on any of these apps here with any of these codes that match the app here, and you're going to get signed up on my sub for free for all my VIP plays. All right, guys, that's all I got for you tonight. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment. Any questions, comments, feedback you got, let me know. I'll see you tomorrow, fellas. Good luck with your bets. Let's win, baby.